this, and you have a divine zero that you didn't know you have. When you tab your hand like that, your divine zero never has to be adjusted. It's in perfect adjustment. You can't lose it and you're not bound to it. You can pick it up and let it down. So these rings I buy to protect my fingers in a zero. This is a divine zero, and I'm telling these beings, I'm going to pay for the rings, and as I pay for the rings, I'm going to show this man my driver's license. I'm Todd David. I'm definitely the one weeping in the wilderness, and I'm King David. So they just sold these rings to King David, and I use them to protect my hands while I'm in that zero. So this is a Bic lighter of truth. This is my credit card going in. So we're going to get that done, and they just tab their hand like this. If they tab their hand, they'll know they have that zero, and it never has to be adjusted, and neither does their vocal cord. Their vocal cord is their divine vocal cord. So they're going to see me put these rings on, and I use these rings to tap out when I'm in my divine zero, just dotted zero. So I'm the human being, the one weeping in the wilderness, and I'm David, and these beings are all free. I am the one being who owns everything. I'm zero dotted in Oasis, and I'll just let go with truth. So I want to get this part done. So they want my PIN number. Okay, and I got a thank you, remove card. Okay, so now I'm going to get the rings, and I'm going to put them on my fingers just where they naturally feel and fit. They're beautiful rings. So I'm so thankful that they sold me the rings, and they'll find rings in here that fit their hands, and they'll start tabbing, and these rings are theirs. I'm King David. I own everything. I'm the D1. These rings are theirs to take care of themselves, yes. And they'll know what to do with them, yes. Shungura. So here's my receipt. I'm waiting for the rings. Okay, here are the rings. So I'm just going to put the rings on, just to where they feel natural. That ring feels beautiful right here. I just use them. They fit beautiful. I'm just finding the fingers that they feel good on. That's all I'm doing. That's another. I just placed it in there, and it just feels nice. Now this one, I'm just looking for another place where it fits on my finger, and it fits right here beautifully. So these are all just fit me perfect, yes. Okay, so now this means that what I told him, I have my driver's license back. We're all paid for it, and they have their divine zero, and they're not bound to this zero. They can drop this zero. Once they start this zero, they can drop it any time. They're not bound to it. And this is their infinite voice. This is my infinite voice as a human being. So I'm a human being. I definitely am David biblically. I've had to come to face that, and I'm the one weeping in the wilderness. And this is just one cherry true of Abraham Lincoln. I cannot tell a lie. This Bic lighter, for me just going one flip optimal locked on, cannot tell a lie. And these beings will learn that there's one universe, there's one owner, I'm it, and this is truth being it that can never change. Shongora akadavite nakudavu. We're all Kodavu, Wat Kendishi, Rakandora, Voodoo Akudaha. We're all in the Voodoo Akudava, we're all Jodod, we're all voodooed, we're all kudud, we're all grounded. This is the Vufu Shi Ko Angudi, Akadavite Nakudaku. This is the Bagada Shindo, Rakadavite Nakudaku. This is David, he is Vongor, he is Jinge, he is Vurangada. He is all Doji, we are all free. And they are all free. These beings are free. They're Vingada Akunda Jingondo. They're in the Bagada. No Kadavite Shandor. They're in the Vukwa. Ha ha ha. Shikondu. They're in full Shakondu. They're in a Kandaji Ringadu. And they're all free. These beings are Ko, secure everywhere. They have the Vikwa, the Jing, the Gadabading. Fokorandu.
Have a good day, sir.
Shangara Buddha.
Woo!
Yes!
Man,
Yes,
that's
dude!
so like today, like I was over there and I'm like, oh, he's kind of chill today. Like,
Oh, no.